Thank you for joining the collective. We have a reformer class for you using a Pilates ball. If you don't have a Pilates ball, don't worry. Everything can be modified to just do it without, but the ball does add a little extra spice to this class. Of course, we're going to start with footwork. So put all of your springs on, or whatever your footwork springs are. Set the ball to the side to start. Swing your legs up and over the foot bar and roll all the way down to the mat. Head is on the headrest. We're going to start with our heels nice and wide today, taking our heels to the corner. Send the carriage all the way out. Resist as you come back in. Knees and toes are tracking to the corners of the room. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you come back in. On that exhale, I want you to think about zippering the rib cage together, feeling that core contract. Tailbone stays anchored to the mat. Our hips are nice and still. Now we're going to change our tempo here. We're going to press out pretty quick, but then we're going to come in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out, coming in slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back out. Nice job. I really want you to take your heels and press them into the foot bar as you come home nice and slow. So it's not just resisting the springs. I want you to put added pressure into the heels by pressing into the foot bar. Nice job. We're going to do 2 more like this. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, resist, resist, resist. 1 more. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, resist, resist, resist. Good. Hold it home. We're going to switch that. We're going to go out for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, come right back home. Pressing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, right back in. Perfect. Nice and slow, pressing through the heels with control, coming in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, take yourself back in. Knees and toes are still tracking out. 2 more here. Last one. Great job. We're going to bring our toes on the foot bar, hip distance apart, in parallel, lifting those heels nice and high. Press all the way out. Resist as you come back in. Working in that full range of motion, even tempo, going out and in. Trying to keep the heels elevated, nice and high. All of the toes are pressing into the foot bar here. On your next one, hold it all the way out. We're going to go into running. That's where we drop one heel and we switch. We switch. We're not stretching. We're working. So it's switch, switch, switch. The focus is on the lift, lift, lift. Pressing up, up, up. Good job. We're here for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Heels are high. Back to that full range of motion. Anchor the tailbone to the mat. Heels are lifted. Inhale to press out. Exhale as you come back in. Great work. 3 more. Press into that foot bar. Now I want you to bring it in halfway. We're going to go into running here, but holding it halfway, dropping a heel, lifting a heel, drop, drop, drop. So everything is still isolated hold. We're just dropping the heels and lifting the heels. 10 seconds. We get a stretch after this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Let those heels drop under. You deserve this little stretch here. Nice job. All right, final set of footwork. We're going to be using that ball if you have it. So grab that ball. It's going to come between the inner thighs, and we're going to bring our arches to the foot bar. Pressing all the way out, squeezing that ball, and then coming right back in. Find your breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to come back in. Nice job. Pressing out. Resisting as you come back in. Perfect. On your next one, we're going to hold it at halfway. Use the inner thighs to squeeze in, in, in. Nice job pressing in, in. Carry just still for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that full range of motion, all the way out, all the way in. Pressing evenly in both of the feet. You got it. Full range of motion. Find your breath. Exhale, feel the core contract as you resist those springs. All right, last set. Come to halfway. We squeeze in, in, in. Really use those inner thighs. Press into that foot bar to keep everything still. We have 3, 2, 1. Press out. Come all the way in. Nice job. Shake those legs out. Extend them up and over the foot bar. We're going to roll all the way up so we can change our springs. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Coming all the way up. Great job. Legs come over to the side. We're going to be on 1 red for most of the class. So 1 red and then come on to your back again. Legs come over that foot bar. Roll all the way down. So we're going to start with one hand first. I'm going to use my left hand, the arm closest to you. I'm on 1 red spring, and I'm only going to use the left strap in the left hand. I'm going to take the ball, put it behind opposite knee, and I'm really going to press into that ball, and then bring both legs to tabletop. On your exhale, press the left arm only to the mat. Float it right back up. Pressing to the mat. Floating up. Nice job. Option to layer in that crunch. Crunching up, reaching that fingertip away and back down. Now we're going to do same arm, same leg. Reach out, bend it in. Reach out, bend it in. Use that exhale. Final one. Great work. Coming in. Stretch it out for a second. That ball is going to come behind the other knee. Take the opposite hand, place it behind the hand that's in the strap, and hold it here. We're going to go across the body, reaching past the right knee, and then back over the left shoulder. Across and back. Now layer in that crunch. Crunching up and over and down. Crunching up and over and down. I like the rope to go behind my head. Now add a leg extension. Extend that leg out. Bring it back in. Extend the leg out and back in. Last 2. And 1. Great job. Coming in. We're going to remove the ball. We're going to press all the way out. Put the long loop on the left foot. And then grab the long loop from the other side and put your feet in those straps. So feet in straps here using the long loops. Place that ball between the ankles. Feet go straight up to the ceiling. Lower the legs to a 45. Lift back up. Dropping down to a 45. lifting back up, making sure we're keeping that core connection and not taking those legs too low. Give that ball a squeeze. On the next one, hold the legs down. Little squeezes in, 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 in. Turn on those inner thighs. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to crunch up. Everything comes into a ball. And then lengthen back out. Crunching up. Lengthen back out. Crunching in. Now, as you lengthen out, squeeze the ball 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Crunch everything up and in. Take it out. 3, 2, 1. Crunch up and in. Option, the head goes down as you squeeze. A little bit more challenging, the head stays lifted. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Last one. Perfect. Bend it in. Take off the left strap. Find the foot bar. Hook it up. And then we're going to do the series with the right arm here. So right hand comes into the short strap. The ball goes behind the opposite knee. Bring those legs to tabletop. On your exhale, press only the right arm to the mat. Float it back up. Press to the mat. And up. Option, layer in that crunch. We're going to crunch up. With control, lower back down. Crunching up. With control, lower down. This time, extend the leg out. Bring it back in. Nice job. Use that exhale every time you crunch up. 3 more. Great job. Switch the ball to the other side. Take your free hand, place it on the back. And now we're going to cross over to the opposite knee. Come back over the right shoulder. Reaching across the body. And in. Option, add that flexion with a little bit of rotation here. I like the strap to go behind my head. Exhale as you crunch up and reach. Inhale to lower. Now we have the option to straighten out that leg. We're going to reach it out, bend it in. Reach it out and in. 2 more. Stay with me. Use that exhale. One more. Nice job. Hook that strap up. It's kind of funny because I have a class plan, but usually I teach the class more than once, the same class more than once, but to all different clients. And every time I teach it, it has like a slight variation. So if you've done this class with me in person and you're taking it again here, it might look slightly different because, you know, you think of things, you add things on, making it a little bit different. All right, we're going to come into a standing lunge series. I'm going to stay on one red. We're going to start with a curtsy lunge. So I'm going to take the ball, press it against the frame of the reformer, take my inside leg, and really press into that ball. That's going to activate that outer glute, the outer hip, by pressing into the ball. Take that outside leg, cross it behind to the shoulder block. So my hips and shoulders are facing at a diagonal here, so I can go down into this curtsy lunge. Use that foot bar if you need it. You're going to bend the front leg, press the carriage all the way out, back leg is straight, and then rise all the way up. Pressing down into that curtsy lunge as deep as you can get, resisting the springs as you come back in. Perfect. Hinging forward. Resist, 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 resist. Nicely done. Nose, knees, and toes. You can wiggle those toes on the floor. Now on your next one, hold it down. Keep the pressure into the ball here. Bring the carriage halfway in, all the way out. Halfway in, all the way out. Press into that ball. Nice job. Give me 4, 3, 2, last one. Press into that ball, all the way up. Nice job. Now we're going to go into our standard lunge. So the foot that was on the carriage is now going to come to the ground, except for our heel is going to be placed on the ball. So I'm going to set my ball down. I'm going to take that outside heel, put it on the ball. So I'm stepping on my toes, the ball of my foot. I don't want all your weight in the ball. I want you barely holding the ball there. Heel is lifted. Bring that inside foot to the shoulder block, keeping that heel high. So I'm barely pressing into that ball. Send it all the way out. Rise all the way up. Try to keep all the weight into the toe and not the heel. Really working our stability here and our balance. You have that foot bar if you need it. Good job. Now hold it down. Give me 3 presses into that ball. 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. And up. Good job. Make sure we're sending the hips back, hinging forward. 3 presses. Then we rise up. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Pressing it back. 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Whew. Great work. Shake those legs out. We're about to work the glutes even more. We're going to go into a side lying series, taking the ball underneath the left rib cage. My forearms go over the shoulder blocks, or if I'm on a studio reformer, they're going to come in front of the shoulder blocks, because remember the carriage is longer on those. Scoot your booty all the way back. We're going to take that long loop. I'm still on my 1 red. We have 2 sets here. First set, we're going to work in parallel. Second set, we're going to go into external rotation. So first, take it out into parallel. Make sure you're in proper alignment. Heel is in line with the hip, which is in line with the shoulder, which is in line with the ear. And then we're going to bend the knee in front of the body. My foot is parallel and press right back out. That means my toes are facing that way. My heel is behind me. Take it out and in. Great job. Pressing out. Pressing in. Nice job. Reaching that foot right over the center of the foot bar as you press out to get it in line with the heel. Now hold it out. We're going to lift 6 inches and lower. Up, down. Ideally, our carriage is still. An isolated lift. 3, 2, 1. Great job. If you're feeling tension in the neck, I want you to look down at that headrest. Now we're going to go into our combo. We're going to press out. We're going to lift it 3 times and then bend it back in. You ready for it? Let's go. Press it out. 3, 2, 1. Coming back in. Nice job. Take it out. 3, 2, 1. And in. Remember, when you're doing these 3 lifts, try to keep the carriage still if you can. You're halfway there. I like to use my exhale to get those lifts. Last one. Good job. Rest for a second. Punch it out. Second set, we're going to work in external rotation. So our knees and toes are pointed up. And instead of pressing to the center of the foot bar, we're going to press towards the front corner of the foot bar. So big external rotation while keeping the hips forward. Press to the front of the foot bar. Bend it in. Front of the foot bar. Bend it in. Good. Keep the knee and toes lifted to that corner. Woo. Look at that headrest if you need to. Hold it out. We slice it back to the corner. So center of the foot bar to the corner. Center of the foot bar to the corner. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Quick recovery. We're going to go right into that combo. We press to the corner. We swipe back. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? Let's do it. Press to the corner. 3, 2, 1. To the corner. Bend it in. Corner. Back. 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 Bend it in. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Try to keep those hips still. We're halfway there. Use that exhale. 2 more. Woo, great job. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a struggle to finish. Great job. Take that strap off, hook it up, swing your legs around in front of you. That leg that was just doing the work, cross it in front to stretch it out here. Oh, hinging forward if you can. Great job. That's a weak spot for me, but we're doing our best, right? Doing what we can. All right, now we're going to go into a plank series. One red is going to give you more stability. One blue is going to make it a little more challenging for the core. The ball is going to come between inner thighs. Stay on one red for more support. Switch to one blue if you want to be less stable in this plank. Balls between the inner thighs. Hands come down to the platform. We're going to start with knee hovers, keeping the carriage home. Lift the knees, set them right back down. Don't let the carriage press out. I actually want you to actively pull the carriage into the stopper as you lift those knees. So lift the knees, pull it into the stopper, set it down. Now we're going to add 3 squeezes on that ball. We're going to hover, squeeze, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. As you're squeezing, pull that carriage home. Nice job. Spine is nice and long. 3, 2, 1. One more set. Pull it into that stopper. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Roll the wrists out. Now we're going to add a plank onto it. So we're going to hover, 3 squeezes, take it out to your plank, bring it back in. You have the option to drop the knees and reset each time, or keep the knees lifted. You also have the option to keep the knees down for the plank. So I'll progress with you. Here we go. We're going to lift the knees. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Press out to a plank on your knees. Pull it back in. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Take it out. Now let's add full plank. Hover. 3 squeezes, knees stay high, full plank. Come right back in, then drop the knees. Hover, 3, 2, 1. Full plank, come back in, drop the knees. Option 3, we never lower the knees. Let's go. Hover, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Keep the hover, 3 squeezes, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Keep the hover. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Whoo. Great work. Roll those wrists out. How are we feeling? Good. We're going to go into a high kneeling arm series. If you're on a blue, switch back to a red. And let's grab those long loops. We're going to keep the arms long by our side. Arms are straight. We're going to lift up, lower down, going into classical queen's arms. Lifting and lowering. Option, we come high as we lift the arms and then lower back down. Squeeze that ball as you lift. Taking it up, lowering back down. Option, we stay high the whole time. Take it up. Lower down. Take it up. Squeeze those glutes. We don't want to lose tension in our ropes. One more. Taking it up. And down. Great job. Roll those shoulders out for a second. We're going to take it into big arm circles. So we start the same. Hands are in front of the hips. We're going to lift up. Flip the palms. Circle around. Keeping the arms in front of the body. We take it out and up. My arms stay in my peripheral vision. They're not dropping behind me. Use that breath where you need it most. One more. Great job. Now we're going to reverse the circle. Arms are in front of the body. We're going to press into our palms as we circle around. Flip the palms. Lower down. Great job. Circle. Flip the palms. Resist, resist as you come in. Good job. Give me 3 more. Out to the side. Resist, resist, resist. Amazing. Last one here. Whoo, great work. Hook those straps up. Now we get to repeat the lunge series on the other side. So remember, we start with our curtsy lunge. So that ball is going to press into the frame of the reformer. My inside leg is going to hold the ball there. So I'm pressing the ball between the frame and the reformer with my inside leg. It's my outside leg that crosses behind for a curtsy lunge. So now I am facing at a back diagonal in the opposite direction. Holding onto that foot bar, if you need the balance, you press all the way out, hinging forward, and all the way in. Make sure you're in a curtsy lunge here. All the way out, all the way in. We have active pressure into that ball. Our weight is in that front heel. Great work. Pressing down, resisting as you come up. Now on this one, we hold it down. Nose, knees, and toes are in alignment. Bend it halfway in, all the way out. Halfway in, press it out. Nice job. Slow and controlled. Staying low. 2 more. All the way up. Nice job. Shake those legs out. This time we're going into that regular lunge. So our outside leg is going to come to the ground. And remember, we were on our toe for this. You're going to take the heel to the ball, and then my inside leg is going to come onto the carriage. So I'm going to be forward facing now. Take pressure out of the heel so you're balancing on that toe. Taking it all the way out, rising all the way up and in. Use that foot bar for balance because we are on that toe. We're losing that stability that we have, making it much more challenging. Now we add 3 heel presses. So you're going to take it out and hold. Press the heel down for 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up. Pressing down and hold. 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up. Amazing. How we feeling? Good. I hope you said good. You got this. Last one here. Press it all the way out. 3, 2, 1. Up and in. Great job. Shake those legs out. We finish the lower body series by going into that side lying leg. So this time I'm facing away from you. That ball is coming underneath my right hips. Oh my gosh. The ball is coming under the right ribs. Now, my booty's going to come all the way down and back behind me. And then you're going to take the long loop from in front, put it on the top foot. So remember, we have 2 sets, one in parallel, one in external rotation. We start parallel. Press it out. Heel, hip, shoulder are in one long line. We bend it in front of us. Press it out. Bend it in. Press it out. Perfect. All the way in. All the way out. I'm not good at these. This is a weak spot for me. And this is my weaker leg. So this is a struggle. Hold it out. We lift and lower. Up, down. So try to keep the carriage still here. Keep it still for 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Now we go into that combo where we press out. We do 3 lift lowers. Bend it back in. All right. We have 6 sets. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Lift that top leg. Press out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. That's 1 done. 3, 2, 1. And in. Take your time here. Stabilize the carriage on those lifts. We're already halfway there. Stabilize. Great job. Pressing out. We should feel that outer hip, outer glute. 2 more. Make sure that heel is going all the way out to the center of the foot bar in line with the hip. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Good. Punch it out. Rest for a second. Second set, we work in that external rotation. So knees, toes lifted. And this time, instead of the center of the foot bar, we're going to press forward to the front corner of the foot bar. When you're ready, knees and toes lift. Press to the front corner, bend it in. Front corner, bend it in. Nice job. Reaching. Now hold it out. Oh, and slice back to the corner. Back to the corner. It's still 6 inches, but this time we're moving side to side. 3, 2, 1. Rest for a second. Our combo. We press to the corner. Slice back for 3, 2, 1. Go to the corner and then bend it back in. This is our final lower body series. You can do it. I'm trying to hype myself up right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Press to the corner. Slice for 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Yes. Press. 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you're feeling tension in your neck, look at the headrest. Try to keep the hips square. As you do this, keep that heel lifted to the corner. You got it. Just 2 more. We can do 2 of anything. Last one. Come on. Press it back, 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 and in. Amazing job. I couldn't get up fast enough here. Take that strap off. Give yourself a little stretch here. Crossing that working leg over, leaning forward. It feels real good to get that out of the way. All right, up next, we're going to work in extension, working our back muscles, and then we will finish with a little mini teaser series. So we're almost there. Let's work the back muscles now. Good news is glutes are out of the way. All right, I forgot to mention you will need your sitting box. We're going to go long box style for classical pulling straps 1 and 2. So we're going to come onto our stomachs with our head towards the risers, and then you're going to move so your chest is off the top edge. That's so our upper back, those muscles have to fire immediately because we're not supported by the box. The back of the neck is nice and long. Separate your legs as wide as the box. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, and then we're going to hold up high right by our knots. Make sure the back of the neck stays long and lifted. Arms stay by the frame. We lift to the hips and lower back down. Lifting to the hips. Option, add extension. As you press back, we lift the chest and then lower back down. Lifting the chest, lower back down. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift and lower. Great job. Hold on to the frame. Relax the glutes for a second. Relax the upper body. And then we're going to go into pulling straps 2. So that's when our arms are out into a T. So again, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, neck is long. We're going to take our arms out to a T. We're going to pull it to our hips, float back out to the T. Pull it to the hips, find that T. Option, add extension as you do this. Nice and slow. 3 more. Squeeze the back of the arms, pull through the armpits. Last one. Great job. Hook the straps up. Swing your legs around to the side. Round out the low back. Stretch it here. All right, our final series of work, we're going to progress into a teaser, but we're going to have assistance doing it. So that's the good news. All right, we're going to come feet on the headrest, facing our risers, and you're going to take the short straps. The short straps are going to give you more support. If you don't want as much support and you want to make it more challenging, hold the long loops instead. Arms are going to come to 90. We're going to tuck the pelvis, round all the way down, and then come all the way up. Nice job. Tucking the pelvis, one vertebrae, round yourself down, and then one vertebrae, peel yourself up off the mat. Find that neutral pelvis. Now this time we're going to roll down. As we come up, bring one leg to tabletop. Roll down, lower that leg. Other side now. Rolling up, that leg finds tabletop. Do it again. Rolling down, switching legs. Find tabletop. Last one, other side to even it out. Find tabletop. Now from here, you can continue to alternate, or we're going to bring both knees up at the same time. So we're going to round down. And now as we come up, both legs are going to float into tabletop. As we go down, both feet find the mat. You have the option to alternate or do both at the same time. Now on this next one, see if you can extend the legs, finding that teaser, reach the arms long. Bend everything in, keep them at tabletop. Reach up, find the teaser. Last one, bend everything in, extend everything out. Great job. Fun, quick little series there. All right, you made it to the end of class. Let's finish with feet and straps. Box goes to the side, one red, one blue. Hooking it on. Swing those legs over the foot bar so you can roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Pressing out with both your feet, one foot at a time. Let's do some feet and straps. We're going to start really narrow. So squeeze everything together. Tailbone stays anchored. You're going to lower the legs and lift the legs. Lower the legs, lift the legs. Nice job. On your next one, hold them down to a 45. You're going to bend the knees into the chest, press back out. Bending in, pressing out. So now my heels have to be slightly higher than my knees so my ropes don't get in my way. Keeping the tailbone down. Narrow presses here. Inner thighs are squeezing together. Now let's add on. We're going to press out. We're going to lift to the ceiling. You're going to bend the knees, send it out. Lift to the ceiling, pause. Bend the knees without moving the carriage. Press straight out. Lift the legs, pause. Don't move your carriage. Bend the knees. And then send it out. Perfect. Finding that isolation in everything as you bend and then press it out. Take it up, bend, press. Call this one dolphin, like you're moving like a dolphin tail. And now we're going to reverse it. Bend it in. Don't move the carriage. Lift up to the ceiling, lower down. Bend it in. Don't move the carriage. Lift up and down. See if you can really keep everything still right here. As we straighten, my carriage did not move because I kept tension in my straps. Keep tension, keep tension, keep tension. Perfect. Just like that. Keep the tension. One more. Keep the tension. Nice job. Let's finish with leg circles, big swooping circles. Initiating from the hip socket. Trying to find stability in the pelvis. So see if you can hold on to the pelvis. And don't let the pelvis move. We're moving from the hip socket. And then reverse the direction. Whatever way you were going, take it the other way now. Resisting the springs both ways. One more big circle here. Nice job. Legs come together. Bend the knees into the chest. Let the tailbone lift off the mat. A little rock back and forth. Close your eyes. One final inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take a moment to appreciate everything that your body did for you today. Great work, everyone. Take the last few minutes here to stretch it all out. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.